I'm getting a lot of money, especially from here. Oh, what you just saw briefly I had on fast forward was hard to see. They're called lead balloons. You can't hit them really. When you have to explode them first or do an insane amount of damage with darts. So I just suggest exploding them with like a missile tower or something, and then they'll break into a lot of other balloons. But for the meantime, they're almost invincible against every other force. And I don't know if you guys saw, I guess like little notifications for what to expect the next round. It says we're finally getting those camo balloons we ordered, so get ready, and you guys will finally be able to see what I've been talking about for a while now. Right here, see? My missile towers are disregarding them because they don't have a special upgrade that allows them to do it. Eventually, I will be able to place a village down, which a village is kind of like any tower within its radius can get cool upgrades and things that you decide upon. But, as for, like, in the meantime for that, it doesn't really, you have to... It costs a lot of money to get one, and then it costs a lot of money to maintain it and things, so it's really kind of something that's more so a privilege to have. But as time goes on, you can easily get to a point where it's like you can comfortably have that. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to be able to destroy them fairly quickly. And that's another thing about playing on easy. It really does take away a lot of the challenge, but it doesn't make it any less fun. And the thing is, it takes away the challenge to get to level 50. It doesn't take away the challenge if you want to go beyond that. Level 50 is the minimum requirement, basically. I should probably say this, if you want to technically beat the level. But, I mean, of course, most people want to play a little bit beyond that. No one's just going to quit instantly on level 50. Although some do, I've done it before. But, personally, I like to just keep playing until I lose. That's how most people like. Which, one feature about this game I guess I can complain about a little bit is the fact that the special game modes that they have, like Apocalypse mode, which is basically you just play until you lose and you just keep going and going and going. The special, the special, types of modes like that, you have to level up an insane amount, like level 38. Like, before, last night, I was level, 25, but because I got to round 115, it actually leveled me up an insane amount. I don't know. I feel so weird talking about Bloons tower defense like this, because I'm making it sound like a legit game. And the scary thing is, it semi-is like a legit game. It's not like legit, like any, real game you'd find, like Call of Duty or things like that. But I'm saying, though, or any kind of shooter game or like MMORPG, but it has this aspect to it that is just, it's almost unfathomable for a fucking tower defense game, let alone a game called Bloons Tower Defense. I mean, come on, you would not expect this to be anything like what I'm showing you guys. It's just, that's not what you expect from a tower defense game, or at least a cartoony one at that, you know what I mean? Oh god, yeah, see, what I put down was a Super Monkey. Those guys are insane with their damages. They really do a lot of damage, and I would highly suggest getting them as time goes on. So right here, I finally decided to upgrade my Dart Monkey to be able to see in the, see those weird guys. The camo guys, there we go. Lost my train of thought. Now, in order to get my Super Monkey to be able to hit the camo guys, I'm going to have to use my my village upgrade place, so I'm going to probably do that really soon. But in the meantime, I want to upgrade him so that he can use different things. See, the Super Monkey that I placed shoots extremely fast, but that's not the end of it. You can also get him to have, here we go, laser beam, so now he does more damage. And then, I think he also shoots faster with those too. You can see he shoots very fast. And then I can also get a constant pulse beam, which is the next one. And then one of the third ones is called the Sun God, and he gets this amazing blast radius. And then even more than that, has another one that it lets you sacrifice every single tower you have on the map, and in return it gives you one giant tower that does an insane amount of damage that just is unequal to the amount you previously had on the map. The only thing is, I feel like it hits less targets. It's actually why I lost last night. I would have been able to keep going, but I had upgraded it, hoping for the best, and it screwed me over in some ways, because I had already done it, and then I tried doing it again, and, it worked. It's not that it didn't work, it's just that it wasn't, what I was hoping for. So, I don't know. That's just how I saw it. We're almost done beating it, more or less. We're almost at level 50, and we're going to have no trouble, especially with the Super Monkey there, and once we upgrade him to a Sun God, as he's called, then we're obviously going to have no trouble at all. That's when the game starts to become a little bit too easy. But until that point, I mean, it's going to be a pretty legit game, and who knows? Let's see. See, this is why I need that village up. I completely forgot. I promised you guys I would build one. I gotta build a village then so I can get my Super Monkey to be able to see camo. Because at some points, although the road spikes are cheap, I mean, I just probably wasted close to $300 in road spikes. So sometimes it becomes a pain. So I don't know. Also, the Monkey Village does let you upgrade towers cheaper. So it's not like it's just taking my money for no reason. So I'm gonna place that right there. And now here we go. We can go attacks harder, and I believe it's the next upgrade on the left after this one that allows me to see them. Or maybe it's just an automatic thing. It might, no, there it is, it's on the right, the camo, the, what is it, the scanner, radar scanner. So I'm just going to turn that on. Now my Super Monkey and anything within this space can see a camo balloon and pretty much destroy it on sight, which is an amazing upgrade. I personally think it's one of the better upgrades in this game. But I don't know, people beg to differ all the time, so it's really, a lot of this game is about preference and what you like. Like, for instance, this map doesn't have any kind of water, but to be honest with you guys, my favorite thing, really, is to go and build ships. The battleships shoot so fast. They're called Monkey Buccaneers, and they literally... They are, I think, the fastest shooting unit. Maybe if they're not, then the only thing surpassed by them is the Super Monkey, which, as you know, I mean, the Super Monkey is an insane force. Oh, another thing is, look at the space that he can hit. I forgot completely. I should have upgraded him originally, but look at the space he can hit from. That was a Zeppelin right there. That's not even the hardest enemy. They become even increasingly harder types of Zeppelins. And these are called ceramic balloons. They take a lot to destroy, the ones you just saw that I kind of destroyed almost instantly because my Super Monkey. But normally they take a lot to destroy. And the reason why they're called ceramic balloons is that's why. They're pretty much surrounded in ceramic. And then when you kill them, they also have a bunch more inside of them. So they're basically a bitch no matter what you do. One thing I would not suggest, a lot of times you're enticed to use the balloon thing, what is it, the freeze ice tower. Don't do it, because if you read the fine print, it says frozen balloons are immune to sharp objects. So basically, yeah, sure, you can freeze them, but all your dart monkeys won't be able to hit them. You have to kill them with explosives or just non-dark monkey things, and that just doesn't seem smart at all. So right here is the Sun God upgrade, and as you can see, literally, I mean, they don't really have much of a chance at all, which is why I always do it. It's abusive, yes, but at the same time, it's it's kind of, you know, necessary if you want to do well in this game. Let's see. So I have a pretty good farm going on, and I can't lose basically with that Sun God thing. I will eventually start being able to lose around like wave like 60, but by then I'll have much more things, and I'll also be able to upgrade what is it? Keep playing in free mode. I'll also be able to upgrade these guys into whatever they're called, the people that kill Zeppelins, the Moab killers, which is a lot of fun to use as well. But I don't know. I'm thinking, because thing is, once you get a little further in here, they stop giving you balloons and they only give you Zeppelins, which is pretty insane. It gets a little hectic. Like that. See how we have 2 now and we only had 1 previously to this? So they do start to become a lot more prevalent. So in the wake of their like, you know, upcoming attacks, I'm upgrading right here is the Moab Assassin, it's called, and that'll basically just destroy anything almost instantly. I mean, it pretty much, actually, let me read you what it says. It quite literally says, seeks the nearest Moab class balloon and destroys it instantly, and it does 1,000 damage to Zomg balloons, which are upgraded Moab balloons. So it does exactly as it says. It's not, you know, faking or anything like that. Let's see. No, we don't really... up until this point, we really don't need them to see camo balloons anymore, simply because, well, the Zeppelins, once you start only getting them, they aren't really camo at all. None of them are, which is surprising. You'd think that they'd try and make them camo after a while to screw you over, even though by then the idea is that it won't really make any impact on you whatsoever, but you never know. So let's see. You ready? This guy's going to blow up. Bam. So really, I'm... for the most part, invincible on these earlier waves. I kind of just get a free ride, lots of money to do whatever I want with in this game, and I think I'm going to use it effectively. I think I'm going to invest for the future. So even though that costs a lot of money now, that'll be able to turn itself over. I think the average rate I did it, every time you get an advancement, is in 5 rounds you get your money back for that upgrade that you choose. So, I mean, it's up to you if you think that's worth it. Personally, I do think it's worth it completely. I think it's a great upgrade to have. And watch this, right? I can just leave my cursor there, and besides the one in the upper right-hand corner, which I think at this point I'm going to get rid of, because it's generating money but has nowhere to put it, which is a little unfortunate, but I think I'm going to have to do that. So let me see. Sell. There we go. So we got that back. Now I can just leave my cursor there for the most part and have everything else do the work for me. But let's see, we're going to also build another Moab killer here. And look at the cheaper prices for that too. I mean, it really does make a difference when you have a village nearby. So there we go. We leave the cursor right there. I know it's hard to see, but I have it right on the highlighted one, the what is it? The second one from the top of the banana factories. That's where I have my cursor right now, and they basically just fly towards me, which is cool, so I can leave that alone, watch the game, kind of see what I need to do, where my defenses are lacking, things like that.